I happened to be in Los Angeles doing my day job. I agreed to go and take a meeting. If you ever want to get pumped up with hot air, Hollywood should be your first stop. You meet all these guys, and they tell you all these great stories. And then we met these guys from an outfit called Escape Artists. Steve Tisch, Todd Black, Jason Blumenthal. The second I sat down with them, I knew these are the guys. I felt comfortable. I knew if anything happens, it's going to happen with these guys. One of the guys asked me in the meeting, it was Steve Tisch. It came up that I had said no to being on a certain television show. And he says to me, why would you say no? That's the biggest TV show in the world. Why would you say no to that? I couldn't think of another way to answer him. So I leaned into the guy and I asked him, you ever see that movie Forrest Gump? He says, yeah, I saw that. Well, I went on to explain. There was a scene in the film where Forrest inadvertently stumbled into an anti-war rally. They wanted him to speak out against the Vietnam War, but somebody pulled the plug. When they jacked it back up, what you heard Forrest say is, that's all I've got to say about that. That's how I felt. That's all I got to say about that. Wrap the meeting up, get in the elevator. The guy who had set the meeting up, Mark Clayman, Mark says to me, Chris, by the way, Steve Tisch produced Forrest Gump. I didn't know. I didn't know. Think about that for a second. Forrest Gump won 6 Oscars, was the 3rd highest grossing film in history, and I'm asking the man, had he seen his own movie? Hey, that is what sealed the deal right there. Because they knew this boy is the last Okie from Muskogee. He got no idea. He had no idea. Will Smith's name came up. I was totally not feeling it. I remember sitting, I'm talking with my children, I'm explaining, but Will Smith, we think big blockbuster outer space. This movie's about inner space, not outer space. It was my daughter who broke it down for me when she says, Papa, look, don't worry. If he can play Muhammad Ali, he can do you. Man, I was crushed.